It's frozen. Okay. So hello. We're doing our video week 6 together. Dade and Tiffany. And we had a really big week. Do you want to tell them?
So, like we said last week, we're going to tell Tiff's parent. It's really awkward doing this with you, sweetheart.
Why?
I don't know.
We live together.
All right. You're right. We live together.
Oh, don't say it like that. No, we're have to start over.
How is that bad?
Because you said it. Okay, hello. This is week 6, and we're doing it together. Dade and Tiffany.
Hello, here we both are.
Yeah, this is going to be...
Okay, so it looks like...
Shazam! Hold on to the edge of your seat.
So it looks like I'm up first. As we talked about last week, we are going to tell Tiffany's parents about me and us and
we did.
And it.
And here... No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, and we did was pretty much all I had to say.
And we did.
We did.
And they were amazing. And here's the crazy thing is Dade and I were nervous all day long, like crazy nervous. Got everything that goes along with that. And then we get to my parents' house, and I mean, I wasn't as nervous as Dade, right?
I had a complete internal meltdown.
And my thing was just like, I'm almost 40, you know, like I was really terrified, but I also felt like we're telling them about what's going on in our lives. We're not necessarily asking permission or, you know. So, I mean, I was nervous. I didn't want to drive a wedge between us and have them think or wonder or feel disconnected, but I wasn't as nervous as Dade. But still, we were both terrified. And so we go over there and we have our...
Well, let me tell them why I was so nervous, first of all.
I think that's good.
So, I was nervous. And nervous, it doesn't really explain what I was feeling. Like I said, I was having a complete meltdown inside because...
You can say it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was having a meltdown for lots of reasons, but... Traditionally in my life, when I share with people things about me, and when it comes to me becoming a truer version of myself, it hasn't went well. For example, there is no need to tell my family about my transition because I've already been completely disowned by them. And there's no need to share with the people that were my 2 best friends because I've been written off by them. So... For those reasons, well, and on top of that, you know, Tiff's awesome and supportive now, but at first that was really fucking hard. It was bad. It was good now.
Yeah.
But it was hard. So I was prepared to either be disowned by them, who, you know, have up until this point taken me in, and have Tiff have a wedge driven between her and her parents. Or, best case scenario, I was prepared to have a really shitty few months with them. None of those things I want. It's already been a hard year. So, I was having a meltdown. It didn't seem like I was having a meltdown.
No, it did. Today my dad was like, God, Dade was so nervous and swallowing, and you looked terrified.
I was swallowing because I think my vocal cords are thickening.
Terrified.
I wasn't that terrified.
Terrified. So anywho, so we're mumbling over, like, I opened up with, like, we've had some stuff going on, and when we hung out with you guys the other night, we just really felt like afterwards, like, we were hiding something because we didn't tell you, and so we're going to tell you now, you know, just kind of, like, led into where my parents got more serious, and they're like, are you guys trying to have a baby? We're like... yeah, but shit, that's like that's the least of the issues.
It's
a boy! So, anyway, so we're like mumbling, and Dade starts talking, and she's mumbling, or he's mumbling, and my dad's like, are you transgender? Like, How did he even learn that word?
And for the first time in my transition, my voice squeaked.
It was awesome. And my mom reached out and held Dade's arm and was just like, we love you, we support you. And my dad started immediately making jokes of like, hey, look, if you're going to ask for a body part donation, I don't know. And what'd you say?
I told him that I didn't want one that was all worn out.
It was amazing. And, I mean, they had questions, but we ended up, we haven't even told them we were trying to get pregnant, and it just became, like, everything came out. We told them about that, and we told them about transgender, and we told them about surgery, and, like, they were so amazing. They were just amazing. It was astounding. We were driving home, and I was like, how did my dad learn that word? He didn't even say transsexual. He said
no,
transgender.
He said the up-to-date, politically correct term. Transgender.
It was so amazing. Yeah. So anyway, so that was great.
We've learned a lesson.
We totally
I've learned a lesson. I've learned a life lesson. I went in there completely expecting to get what I've always got for the last 29 years of my life, which is shit. I've gotten shit. My life has had a lot of shit. That's not what I got this time though. So honestly, I feel a little humbled by the whole experience, and it's good. I feel like for the first time in my life, I feel like I have unconditional love when I haven't had that before. Not from my family, but from my wife and her family. That's now something that I have. So, it's good.
And I was really thankful for TV. I'm usually a person who hates TV. And my parents both said, yeah, we've seen some TV shows on that lately, and they just documented the whole thing, and man, it must be really hard for a man to live inside of a female body or a woman to live inside of a man's body. It was amazing. It was really amazing. So anyway, that's our update, and it was so awesome. It took over everything else, and we just thought we would do our update together this week because now everybody knows. Well, we haven't told my brother, and we haven't told, there's a few other people, but the big hurdles.
There's one big hurdle left. But
oh, yeah.
It's so big and massive and awful that we're just gonna pretend like it doesn't exist.
It's like the Rockies, you just blast your way through. You don't just.
Not good.
Yeah. Anyway.
Moving on.
Well, that's it.
Yeah, 6-week update. Nothing new for me. My voice is changing a little bit. Nothing impressive. So, that's it.
I'm getting a little chest hair, but...
So jealous.
Just kidding. All right. Bye.